Hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, where last we left off, we're trying to figure out ways to free the Tempered from their bonds of primaltude. I don't know. But we've got a lead. So we're gonna follow it. Hope you're all doing alright. I am very, very tired. I think I got about 4 hours of sleep. For those that don't know, I'm currently apartment hunting at the moment. I've got a lead on a good one that I'm hoping that I'll be able to get. But it's been pretty stressful. We're going into part of why I've not been sleeping super well. Going into that, here's the note. Because of that, tomorrow I probably won't be streaming. Because I'll be taking another look at the apartment that I really like. I'm bringing some of my friends with me, just more pairs of eyes, just to make sure it looks alright with them. And then it's just waiting to see if I get accepted for it or not, which is its own fun little wait and see. And hopefully I get in, but I probably won't, but who knows? And if I do, then it's all kinds of other stress. And then definitely it's probably going to be a bit before I stream because, yeah. I'll be going through the process of moving and then getting reset up. And then hopefully, again, since again I'm renting an apartment, I'm hoping that I don't do anything that will annoy my neighbors, which will probably be sound proofing, sound dampening my room at the very least, so that when I do stream, I don't annoy people. Because while I do stream my Final Fantasy XIV streams around this time, which isn't necessarily too bad, my other streams go into the night because I work nights, so I'm up nights. That's when I'm most worried about annoying people. Sorry, again, lack of sleep. I'm trying to wake up. But, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. And why, if streams in general are a little wonky, it's because of that. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Well, now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Now, that's a problem. It's as good as gold to me. Point me in the right direction there. Oh, gosh. Rabble. Oh, yeah, our buddy. Amric.
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
I'm so happy about the voiceovers.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course. Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you?
Of course.
But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
I start explaining.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed. Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it. In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
Hell yeah. So long, friends. Dang. It's set to work. My gosh. Yo. Biggs, Wedge, and Kryle helping out. Oh. Alizé? You okay? Oh.
Who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much?
Aw.
Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Alright.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it.
Ishgard wanted to help.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Who I think it is.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering. But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
I love these two so much.
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
I'm actually glad Nero's back. I like Nero. I'm liking Nero more now.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time.
Oh.
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Oh, damn.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin. All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. No, Tataru. Oh, how does it? Everyone's so sleepy. I get it. So bye. So
Damn it. It's overloading.
She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh, get out of there, guys.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There.
Did we get what we needed, or did we? Ah, we lost it. Ah,
I
no,
was
we're
able
good.
to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
Oh no.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it,
Thank
Sid.
you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
I'll do my best. Alas, the Ironworks crew couldn't linger long. Far too much to do. Yet, brief though our time together was, it was bloody good to see them. So we finally... Am I back? Okay, I'm back. So we finally have it. The cure for tempering. All that remains is to put it to use. I should be praying for your success on the front lines. In the end, we didn't have to pay for the terminals, which is great for us, but I can't help but feel for my counterpart in the Ironworks. That's what I was thinking too. She's not gonna be too happy. Yay, forget us not. Alisaie has one thing on her mind. At long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate. We cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof, but I'm quite confident. Well, if we're to test it on someone, I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. As long as you exercise due caution. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. Tis plain Alice is very fond of Gabu, to the extent that I have a hand in it. I shall do all in my power to bring him back. Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our host bring Gabu to us at once. Here we go.
Apologies for the wait.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fingers crossed.
Fancy meeting you here.
Yo.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
Still probably are.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
We're about to find out.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, that's why we have...
nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye.
Okay.
As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
But at least that
By
still
doing
works
so,
here.
we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin.
Here we go. I'd help, but I don't have a job at the equipped at the moment that has a sufficient magic, I bet.
Yes, this will do.
Oh, damn. Drained them both.
And now, it's my turn.
Chili's gonna turn into the super swine.
Tis done.
Okay.
No small
Now,
amount indeed.
2 scions worth. 3 scions worth,
We
sorry.
seek to go where even the Allagans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
Yeah.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
You'd better, gosh darn it.
'Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
Stop by the tavern. Rent a room at the inn. Alize will succeed. I am certain of it. We need but have faith. True. Well, it seems as good a spot as any to have a rest. Oh, just over here? I mean, alright. That's fine.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation.
True.
However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Well, if it's any consolation, she's in all of your work.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing.
I didn't mean it like
was
that, but
comforting and
I just thought about
not
his
a little
work in
surprising
general.
to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
Hello? Alizé? Oh, no.
Alizé, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Ah.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Good.
Gaboo!
Gaboo! Good, good, good. Hell yeah. That changes everything now.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alizé's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alizé. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
We'll do our best.
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alizé was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms.
So we'll have to teach others.
Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence.
Fair.
All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Also true.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
Yeah, you're a real one too, though.
I have to go now, Gaboo. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alizé. Thank you.
One step at a time. Okay. what we can now while still trying to search and research ways to help those that are in more advanced stages. Got it. Sounds good. Hey, this is a freaking start. We'll take this. We did it. We brought Gabu back. And if I have any say in the matter, he'll be the first of many. Alisaie will be exhausted from her efforts, but you wouldn't think so to look at her now. If she is ready to press on, then so am I. You may recall that in order to procure the ingredients for Angelo, we had no choice but to surrender ourselves to the whims of the pixies. I should have done so with far better grace than had I known what we would go on to achieve. Like master, like pupil, the trace of a wry smile is visible on Y'shtola's lips. She will be at pains to remind me I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first. This seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. True, not seen her in a... Oh god, I forgot how far she is. I suppose she does enjoy her privacy. Filled out the map for here. Well, we can't have that, can we? Master Matoya is something of a legend among Archons. I very much look forward to meeting her. If not the dressing down I am liable to receive for my inept attempts at summoning you. Oh no, yeah. It has been some time since Master Matoya last saw Istolo. What a lot they will have to talk about. Do you remember? When last we came here, it was to find out why the others had collapsed. If someone had told me then that they'd have whisked away to another world, I would probably have laughed in their face. Live and learn, eh? I take it you're ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil. Very well.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I'm told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Oh. Did he say something he wasn't supposed to?
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor?
Oh no!
And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatir is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Didn't say anything, just summons the flying beak.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
But for how long? Even said
So I
before
just
that it
need
won't
to create
last, right?
corpses with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures.
Is it possible to teach, though?
If I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother Porksy, as it were.
No. Okay.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Moldy old hole? Oh, God. A Porksy that produces Porksies. What an inspired idea. By the way, Shen, do you think I misspoke earlier? I assure you it was not my intention to embarrass anyone. What does she mean, do you think? Some manner of hidden workshop, perhaps? Moldy old hole. Surely must miss the place. In case you ever wondered, Alphino got his innocent streak from our mother, and it can be rather endearing, even useful in certain situations. But most of the time, it just makes me want to shake him. Poor Stola. I think it's cute, though. I like this side of Istola as well, you know? Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make you familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there should be a handful of feral familiars, and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to the trouble of the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my porogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One cannot be too careful, after all. Off you go. We are off to do the thing. What are you still doing here? Off to the Maker's Quarter with you. I'll join you when I'm ready. Go on now. Shoot. Alright. Fair enough. Pardon me. It's on the other side. Well, that's inconvenient. I've not played you, have I? Fine, I'll do a quick one. Would you care to indulge me in a game? Using these charming cards found amongst the undergrowth. Sure. I will challenge you, Froggo, to a recommend. Oh, they have the twins, Stormblood, Alphino, and Alisaie. I want that. Oh, just flipping it just like that, huh? Okay. Okay, then. Okay. Let me think a minute. Bum, 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 do that. Flip that. Throws that down. Flipper's heads. But then we this to flip around that. Okay. Hell yeah. Wheel of Fortune 1, and I got a Calcabrina card. Cool, now I'm quit. Oh dear, perhaps the cognitive faculties that Master Matoya has bestowed upon me are insufficient in some manner. It's fine, I got a card. Oh god, I am running out of space. Okay. Oh, actually this isn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be more of a going into the next zone. But this is fine. This is just a small stretch of the legs. Hopefully the evil Gobbykin are not gonna be a bother to us. Rago the Unwashed. Oh no. Judging by the unruly state of the floor without, I think it's safe to assume there will be no shortage of unruly fauna within. And to that, the undisturbed secrets of the workshop. And we have the makings of an adventure. The workshop was an unforgiving place even before the Exodus, and I doubt the years of neglect have improved it. The grass could certainly do with a trim. As I may have mentioned, Alice and I were still very young when we departed with the Exodus. I envy Stola for remembering the city as it once was. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relic. Toro Rogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern where the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place is not laid host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I will show you in. Oh, Dungeon? Matoya's Relics. Now accessible. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm assuming it is a dungeon, not like a raid. Yeah, Matoya's Relic. Relict. The Maker's Quarter was once home to some of the finest crafters Eorzea has ever seen, but it has lain in forgotten ruins since the Charlian Exodus. It is there, hidden amidst the overgrown foliage, that the entrance to the familiar workshop of the Archon Matoya can be found. Seeking to create a familiar that creates familiars, you throw open the doors and step into the moldy old hole, the first souls to do so in decades. Let's go do the gold salsa. Check something. Oh, am I using gold? Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. game of Novice Wrong for a bit. While waiting, you know. Sumo. Booyah. I am south. It is currently east wind. Let's go with my souths. Could do the double nine. Am I just gonna try for doubles? Oh, good, that's gonna go. Oh, shit. Yep, there it is. God damn it. I had the Nords. Oh well. It is what it is. That's the worst. Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm actually fine with that. Sumo! Alright. I'm getting some points back. I'm third right now. You know what? As long as I'm not last, I'm fine with that. Triple threes. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like these. Get rid of the nines, though. Get rid of my nines, and we'll see how we're doing. Alright. I've already started throwing out dragons. No. Perfect 3, 4, 5. Alright. Ones or nines. No cheese. Twos. We can have the twos as our pair. I don't hate that. Let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of our No, sorry guys, I'm gonna go. Got a dungeon to do, you know. It is what it is. We'll just, you know.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Uh-oh. Why do I not like the sound of this? Oh no. They could be had at the I at least like the music for this stage. Oh, no. What is this? No, do I need to get farther away? Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay. What? What do I do with it? Oh, do I hit him with it? I'm confused. Okay. Oh, I need to get into the hole. I'm dumb. I was lucky last time, that's why. Throw it in the... I understand now. I'm dumb. Hi, Lucian. close to me, ribbit. Oh, why? I'm not even gonna touch him. I don't know if he has his has his thing going. Presence, Ribbit. Please take care. Oh! It's kind of cute. I see that now! Holy crap! More water, we need more water! I don't know about that, oh god. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm dumb! Oh, I'm dumb! Where's everyone? Wait, where'd they go? Do I need to go up here? Okay, I do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Why couldn't I just hit him? It works. We're fine. We're flowing again, really. Let's head back. This is fun. I like this. I didn't need all that. Why not? The fiery portal. Yay! Oh, this is some trippy fire. I thought this is the guy who was gonna be the boss. I guess not. Fire Cauldron. Defeat the Mother Porksy? Oh, so we have to beat it up? Oh no! Oh, wait. Oh. I thought this is the boss. Never mind. That's my bad.
Right then. Let's get this over with. Newborns are wont to be difficult. Show her who's in charge.
Okay. Oh, she's angry. Mother Porksy. Porcine porcelain. Queen Piggy. They just started, I guess. Aye. Oh, didn't know, didn't realize. Oh, man. That's wonderful. Okay. Oh god, we need to set flying, aren't we? Oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, okay. Aha. Yay, I leveled up. Aww. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Okay. Yeah, let's leave this duty.
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more. That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some corpses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Stella is not gonna let Alpha forget this, I feel. Nice.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Hell yeah.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
I guess.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Thanks, Matoya. You're the best. I really hate that sound. Forgive me if this is a silly question, but of all the creatures real and imagined, why choose a flying pig? Not that I dislike pigs, mind you. Given it was her first time making a portsy, Master Matoya did a fine job, though she did have Angela for inspiration. Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Ishtola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? We now enter Matoya's relic with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. As I followed your deeds through history, I came across the names of a great many distinguished individuals, such as Commander Hext and Master Matoya. It has been a delight to meet them in the flesh. I heartily look forward to making the acquaintance of the rest, not the least the Azure Ruler. Let's see. Brilliant minds, rapier wits, humor Ryan and Famlin. Appearances aside, I'd say the two Matoyas are mirror images of each other. Yeah, but Alf knows eager to deliver the good tidings to Limbs. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limbs and Laments and deliver the good news to the Admiral. Word to the officer and bull call should be sufficient to secure us an audience. The heck are you? Have they always been here? I don't know. Even as we speak, we're weaving a new future. And when it all becomes history, I hope that those who follow me look back with gladness. If we offer them the means to cure the temper, the beast tribes are far more likely to listen. Though the Admiral is not expecting us, I'm certain she will want to hear our report. Come, let us request an audience. Why, Lieutenant de Better, ever a welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She's presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she'll make an exception. Follow me. Guests, eh? Oh. My friends, what brings you here today? Rabble, 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 rabble. Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I have been in awe of you, Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it, here in Limsa. And production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift betwixt man and beastman. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, Akira will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples, for though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Laminsons have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Shahagan for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have accomplished the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye. Acting though a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it. In their absence, sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfir, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads. A man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authorities, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sicard wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. Bloody pirates! The Admiral's right. The cause of the conflict needs to be addressed. We'll do what we can to ease the way, but it ultimately falls to the Laminsons to make peace with their neighbors. I know not of this city save what I've read or heard in passing, so in this matter I will follow your lead. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you could approach the pirate ship, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Well, so you're throwing me to the pirates, eh? Oh, triple tri. Fine, I'll play you in a triple triad. I hate that. Blue wins. They didn't even give me a card because of love ships. They're not. You can't turn Urine 2. You must get tired of being the bloody best at everything. Alright, we'll go north first. Carvalane. Yo, Carvalane. Curious about Sincard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Thalassocracy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. Can imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not likely to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you'll have some more luck. That is actually some very good information. Worth thinking on. Ross one. Eh? You want to know about Sincard? He's a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Melsket's place at old Hilfir's side. It It was time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleets, but the Guardians are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped-up Biltress Syncod landed the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we as sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our treble sea. Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters, as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child. And they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong. But when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, life of peace and quiet ain't no bad. Oh, where are the others? Oh, never mind, they're here. Looking through the city, one would never suspect this was until recently a bastion of piracy. The Admiral is to be commended for overseeing so swift a transformation. As I went about making my inquiries, I chanced upon a shop that boasted a rather enticing selection of sweetmeats. Perhaps we could take Gabu and Graha there one day. See, everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? Let's share the info. So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sakar turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew has been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and Shahagan lack means with which to summon them. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes, though we have no hard evidence as yet. We must investigate further. Agreed. So how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. If Athena's theory proves well-founded, it will go some way to explaining the executioner's vehement opposition to peace. You remember how Alphina pretended to be some manner of merchant to infiltrate Yomor? Well, I bet you 10 gil he is about to reprise the role. Afternoon has the look of a man with a plan. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals has recently arrived in the Silverminsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction, and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Orshan's Embrace in Lower Lenoski shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Where is it? Oh, down here. Never mind, okay. Sorry, was not at all paying attention. That's my bad. Aw, a little minion of light. I'll let them follow me, sure. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The Scion's not least of all. Compared to yours and Shin's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. That is fair. Graha's right. And even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? But very well, I leave it to you, Graha. Your only hope. Got business with me, cat boy? Hi. You the crystal wholesaler? That I am, but you're no merchant. So what do you want the crystals for? Look at us, you idiot! You give yourself away! She's gonna look. Huh? Eh? Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? I need crystals to make stabs like that fine specimen you've got there. I see, yes. That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand? Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain that no ordinary crystal adorn your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. Lucky. God damn it. God damn it. I don't know this grass thing. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Given how long you spent playing the Crystal Exarch, you'd think Graha would be a better actor. Honestly, if it hadn't been for that staff, we must remember to thank Tataru. They went to that tunnel, quietly now. Oh. That is a lot of crystals. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogomoro, if you take me meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want? Ogomoro, taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. Behind you. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around. Slowly. The frack are you? I'm Sicard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are. Scions. We also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Good eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You're bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective. That would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa the Minsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but doesn't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Him, especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about Dirty and their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugamaro and battered Bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the Beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors, we are. Since there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Guardians gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the Beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious though some may find your views, it's true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limbs of the Minsa have some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalicia? I trust she won't turn down the invitation. I don't know about you, but it was all I could do to stop myself punching Sicard in the smirking face whenever he opened his mouth. While I have some passing knowledge of prior events, I am yet ill-qualified to meddle in Limson affairs. It was not my place to argue with Sicard, much as I would have liked to. Nay, it's for the Admiral to deal with him, and the Bloody Executioners both. By bringing them to the negotiation table, we have played our part. I was keen to report back to the Admiral. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. Timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limbs of the Minsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahati's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sicard has agreed to a meeting. Let's hurry back to Limbs of the Minsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. It's a trap! Of course it's a trap! Lieutenant Abetta, your companions have already reported to the command room. Will you be joining them? Yes. There you are. We have eagerly awaited your return. While we have no assurances Sicard will be amenable to reason, there can be no compromise without discussion. The Astalicia is the very last place for such a meeting. The Admiral will be marching right to the Quarrel's Den. Hope we don't end up regretting this. Sicard does not want for confidence, that much is plain, but I have faith in the Admiral. She's dealt with far worse. Welcome back, my friends. What news? They have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice it to say, I accept Sicard's invitation. I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting. I would have you bear witness.
Look who's come crawling!
Traitor!
You can shove your peace!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then?
Yeah,
Or
damn.
shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, You'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Damn. Ooh.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Oh, the captain.
It's the captain! Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
So good. So good. Why is it so good? At times when one must stand one's ground, even if the cost of failure is beyond reckoning. The Admiral did just that. I have nothing but respect for her. As she continues to steer her nation through this period of transition, I pray the Navigator will see fit to fill her sails. When the discussion gave way to a duel, I feared what might unfold, yet only a fool would underestimate the Admiral, as Sicard soon discovered. Well, I don't condone what Sicard has been doing. I know how difficult it can be to change course. Took me long enough to join the Scions, didn't it? It did. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. But I'm full glad that he did. It would have been a shame to kill the boy. Indeed, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Materia! Sure, crit hit. Okay, so we're just gonna say the same thing. The great ship Vilbrand, for the first time in a long time. Melwood's course is clear. Now I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years past, when the Shahagans swarmed at our hulls in ever greater numbers, Limsa entered into a covenant with kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of the Noskia, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, till every elm of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand, it is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their temperate. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we would like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we will provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait. They would welcome us in their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold's side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture flounders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of aether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alice would be defenseless, even should we all look to her protection. I'm not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Teslim would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm gonna cure that priest or die trying. I believe in you, Alize. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It is settled then. See to your preparations and make the camp overlooking. We'll join you there anon. Alright. And we'll leave that for next time then. When is next time? I don't know. I will see if I can stream tomorrow, but I don't know if I can. Because I am going to look at my apartment that day. An apartment. I shouldn't say mine. It's not mine yet. I would very much like it, but we'll see how it goes. And it's during a time when I'm usually asleep. So I'm gonna see how tonight and tomorrow morning goes. If I'm able to get even a little bit of sleep before I can go to the apartment to take a look around, as well as maybe nap a little bit before I stream. I might stream. I'm even debating whether or not to go to work tomorrow night. I am already dead tired now, and I've had like 4 hours of sleep. Not because I've been up for apartments, just because I'm worrying and stress and all kinds of fun stuff. I think I'll be a lot better once I get through all this, you know. But for now, at the very least, the stream is up in the air. I would like to. We'll see. The same goes for my Sunday, Monday streams as well. I should be able to stream those. Even if I get like accepted for the apartment, it's still gonna take time before I can like get moving and everything, before I can even prepare to move, you know what I mean? So we'll see. At the very least, I should be able to stream Sunday and Monday. I'm hoping I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Knock on wood. That one's up in the air. But thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you, Lucian, for chatting with me. I appreciate it. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.